What's going on YouTube? This is AA Run here, bringing you guys PSBL Week 3 battle video and team recap video. Right now we have the standings for both the Sun and Moon Conference, and I just want to say that if the season ended right now, your Buffalo Buffalons would be in the playoffs. But right now we are also facing against the Illinois Illusions. I'm still saying it wrong on purpose, don't worry. Basically, whoever wins this would be in very good shape. Be third in our division at the very least. I know that Mandy faces against Nakora, who is also 2-0 in his conference, so that's going to be a very big match. Whoever wins could very easily come in, be in third or even second place in the whole conference, depending on how everything else goes. So this is a very important battle, already week 3 in this division. So let's go to my team. No, excuse me. Let's go to Bryce's team page to see what ones are. Gosh, what other word am I looking for? This is just really bad already. 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know what I'm looking for. Let's go over Bryce's page and see what kind of threats there are against my team. Alright, for our next matchup, we are taking on the Illinois Illusions. Let's see if that pisses off anyone. And Coach Bryce, Dragon Rider 172. It doesn't really matter. We just call him Bryce. A very, very scary team, especially the Tapu Bulu right there. It consists of said Tapu Bulu, Cresselia, Salazzle, Tyrantrum, Gastrodon, Luminion, Mega Steelix, Gengar, Primarina, Umbreon, and Toucanion. Toucanon? I think it is. Toucanon. That was Toucanion. It doesn't really matter though. A very, very interesting team. I am definitely afraid of that Tapu Bulu. It's gonna wreck a lot of members on my team, but there are some ways around it, of course. Not really too afraid of that Cresselia. Yeah, it's Pokemon, but pretty sure I have 1 or 2 things in mind that are able to take it out. Primarina also scares me a little bit, but other than that, there's nothing that really stands out between everything. Should be able to be a fun match, and I'll see you guys over at the Team Builders. And here we are for my team against Bryce. First off, we have Venusaur with Leech Seeds, Sludge Bomb Synthesis, Giga Drain, a little bit more of a bulky set holding the Black Sludge. I'm doing 252 in Special Defense because he does have a little bit of like a special side of things. He has that Gengar, which could do a lot of damage, but I think Venusaur is able to switch in, go for a Leech Seed, and try to wall it as much as he can. 14 special attack is just the leftover from the speed that I'm putting in. I want to make sure that I can outspeed an Adamant Tapu Bulu. Adamant Tapu Bulu goes to 249. Right now I'm at 250. So that's pretty good. If he's Jolly, then I'm not too worried about it, because then he doesn't one-shot me with Zen Headbutt. Adamant, I'm more worried about because he can. And then 40 on the Sludge Bomb is still able to take it out. Giga Drain is obviously there just to gain back health again. And yeah, that's basically it. Next up, I have Rotom Heat, Choice Scarf, with Overheat, Volt Switch, Trick, Will-O-Wisp. Obviously, Rotom Heat outspeeds Bulu anyway, as it is. Choice Scarf is just there to make sure that we actually do. No matter what set of Tapu Bulu he is, Overheat will definitely one-shots, especially at Modest Nature. 252 in both the special attack and speed. And Trick is there to, if I can get the Choice Scarf on either Umbreon or Cresselia, that would be perfect. Especially if I can get the leftovers in return. That would be just bueno, especially the Cresselia. If I can get the Choice Scarf on Cresselia, great. Awesome. Next up, we have Licky Licky holding the Grassy Seed. Body Slam, Knockoff, Wish, and Protect. 248 in HP, 8 in attack, 252. Actually, excuse me, that's supposed to be in defense. You are supposed to be in defense, my dude. Because I want you to wall Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu is my biggest fear by far, 100%. So I'll make sure I actually save it, because, yeah. Switching in, a Wood Hammer does about 65 to 70 at neutral, I think it is, and +1 would bring it down to about 50. Should definitely be able to wall it with a Wish Protect set. especially with recoil that he's going to be taking. I should be able to whittle it down pretty nicely. Leftovers would have been nice, yeah, but I do believe that the Grassy Seed is a lot better, especially if I have Wish. It should not be that big of a problem. Minus speed, actually, if that's the case, I can probably just do that. I think what I originally had was a mix set. What I originally had was Citrus Berry with Belch on this thing to one-shot the Bulu. Then I realized I didn't need to one-shot it because I had two other things that already one-shot it, and not enough for like anything else really. So I decided to go Body Slam and then Knockoff in case somebody wants to switch in. Oops, I wanted to save again. So there you go. Next up is my Mega Lopunny Lola. Fake Out, Return, High Jump Hit, Toxic. Now, there's a couple switch-ins that he can have for my Mega Lopunny. One of them is Cresselia, and the other one is Steelix. Now, Steelix doesn't want to take multiple high jump kicks. Cresselia can take a shit ton, even a shit ton of returns. That's why I have Toxic on there. One of the biggest switch-ins is 100% Cresselia. Switches into Mega Lopunny, I go for a Toxic. I predict that I go for a Toxic. Even if I don't go for a Toxic that turn, I decide to go for a, I don't know, return, do some decent damage to it. A defensive Cresselia does not one-shot me. I can go for a Toxic. He only does about half to me, and bada bing bada boom, Mega Lopunny is still very threatening at half health. Next up, I have Stellium Z Iron Tail on my Zygarde, Dragon Dance, Iron Tail, 1,000 Arrows, and Toxic. Again, the Tapu Bulu is the scariest thing. Get rid of that. Nothing really scares me that much. Choice Scarf Gengar is the biggest thing that really scares me. Everything else, maybe the Tyrantrum, but then again, like, I have Scarfed Will-O-Wisp, it doesn't scare me as much. So, yeah, like, get rid of Tapu Bulu, his biggest offensive threat is gone, and I have things like Mega Lopunny that get rid of basically everything else except for the Cresselia. And, like, if I am able to Choice Scarf it, I'm not worried about it. If I'm able to Toxic it, I'm not worried about it. If I get the Leech Seed and Toxic it, and it's Choice Scarfed, and it's the last mon, yeah, I'm not worried about it. So the reason why I don't have Outrage there is because, actually, why don't I have Outrage? Well, because he does have a lot of defensive mons that Outrage won't really kill, especially even with one Dragon Dance up. So 252 in both attack and special and speed. 1,000 Arrows is to make sure that the Cresselia gets hit, obviously, and basically everything on his team. Next up is my Klefki Light Clay screen set with Spikes. He doesn't have any defoggers for rapid spinners, so Spikes is definitely going to be an important factor in this game. Light Screens and Reflect, obvious. Like, obvious. I know I'm going to be setting up on Bulu or Tyrantrum, so I put it in the Impish Nature, and that's basically it, so enjoy the battle. And we are here, ready to battle Bryce. First selects, nope, no, not ignore opponent, excuse me, ignore spectators. Alright, so he did bring Steelix, he did bring Bulu, and he did bring both Umbreon and Cresselia. So, really my Rotom puts in a lot of work today. Puts in the most work. And actually, I'm going to lead with Rotom. Got my battle calculator up. Should have all the sets in it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put the Rotom on there. And if he decides to lead Cress, that'd be great. Is it Gengar Scarfed? I think the Gengar might be Scarfed. There's no reason to really Scarf the Bulu, in my opinion. And he actually goes Bulu. I'm not even going to think about it, I'm just gonna go with the actually I'm gonna go with the Willow. If it does go Crest, that is fine. And he goes Umbreon, and I missed. Okay, that's fine. I can't really do anything to Klefki, so I'm gonna go with that. He's gonna go Foul Play, and he has nothing for Spikes. That's what I'm gonna go for. If he wants to throw off a taunt, he can throw off a taunt. That is fine. I wouldn't mind, but Spikes should be very important, especially the Sturdy on Steelix, which I think he's going to go out into. It's Klefki versus Steelix. Steelix, Mega. I'm going to definitely put up a Reflect if he comes up. Yeah, he's not doing anything. So he just goes right back out into Bulu, actually. Bulu, let's say the worst case scenario. After Reflect, he's still not doing anything, so I'm going to go for said Reflect. As he's going to go for Wood Hammer, that does 33. Yeah, he's 100% banded. So I'm going to actually just go right into Venusaur. As he switches out into... That was a nice switch. That was very good, actually. Okay. Although I also am behind a Reflect, so... Brave Bird is not killing, but that means I don't want to take the hit, so I'm just going to go right back into Klefki. And yeah, that did 10. That means I can set up more Spikes. As he's just going to defog, that is fine. I'm just going to set up my Reflect again. So he goes for Knockoff, which that does suck, but that should be fine. Alright, so Play Rough does a good 34 to 40, so I'm actually going to go for that. As he's just going to defog. Okay, I'm actually just going to go for that again. As he's going to go into Steelix, which that is fine. I'm going to set up my Reflect. As he's going to go Stealth Rocks. Okay, so I'm going to go with Spikes, make him, that is actually great. Behind Reflect, he's not really doing a whole lot. I might as well Dragon Dance. See what he wants to do. He's just gonna roar again. I'm gonna Fake Out. I am behind to Reflect one more turn. Oop, not that one. That one. Heavy Slam isn't doing a whole bunch. I'm just gonna High Jump Kick. You're kidding. Alright, that's not a huge deal. So I'm just gonna go for, yeah. Alright, so I don't really want to go Rotom and Overheat, or do I? I kinda do. Actually, how much is 1,000 arrows doing to that? So High Jump Kick did 67. That was kind of a high roll, but that does fit. 1,000 arrows should definitely kill from this range, so that's exactly what I'm going to go for. He wants to go Crest. I am just going to Toxic the next turn as he goes Umbreon. He's probably going to Foul Play. How much is a Foul Play going to do to a Zygarde? Umbreon does about 37, so that's fine. I'm just going to go for the Toxic I want to go for. How much is a +1 Iron Tail? Z Iron Tail. Oh, nope. And that one is a Z. Bryce is playing very well. I think I'm just gonna Toxic him. If you want, yeah, Synchronize is not a big deal to me, as he's just gonna Wish. Okay. I'm gonna Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance, 1,000 arrows. That does kill me, that's just fine. I think. I'm not really sure. That miss really sucks, because Steelix would have been gone right now. But I still have a chance with my Rotom. That's what she wants to do. That should be fine. I'm actually gonna go. Yep. Oh. Hello. Not really sure he wants to do what he wants to do. I think I'm gonna trick. Shit. I'm about to get 6-0'd by this man. Not even kidding. I should have just went for the kill, but I honestly thought he was going to switch out into. Okay, the switch into Rotom was good. That was good, but I seriously thought he was going to go back out at Umbreon or into this thing. I don't know. Okay, so that's good damage. He's probably going to defog right now, which is fine. And now he's probably going to go out into. This thing, okay. Which did not think that thing. But that's fine. I still think that Licky Licky is going to be doing a lot of work against his team. But I definitely need Venusaur to put offensive pressure on this Umbreon. If he wants to go Tapu Bulu, that's going to be a little bit scary. Psychic does a shit ton, which is very unfortunate. As he just goes right on an Umbreon, that is fine. Can double Leech Seed. As he goes out in that thing, that is fine as well. Going to get Giga Drain. As he just decides to go out into this thing. I'm going to Sludge Bomb this, as he's probably going to Wish Up. He's probably going to stay. Yeah. What is he going to switch into this time? Gengar? No, Toucan. I only have 10 Leech Seeds left, which is actually a problem. Because Leech Seed is the only reason why I'm actually like winning this battle. Well, not winning, obviously. He sacks his Bulu. Okay. That is interesting. But I still have that. I still have this I have to deal with. I'm gonna go out and Klefki now. And Light Screen. If he wants to go Toucan, that is fine. I kill it with a Foul Play. Not Foul Play. Play Rough. If I want to get my Grassy Seed, I need to go out into that, like, within 3 turns, so. I'm actually going to go out into it right now. Go for the knockoff. Now I'm going to go for the knockoff. This should be doing a lot of damage. That is fine. I'm gonna body slam. He can't do anything to me. Stealth Rocks is fine. Gonna get rid of your leftovers. Damn it. So what's scarfed? Nope, 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 nope. I'm not gonna get burned. If I can't paralyze you, that'd be great. And a leech seed, whatever wants to come in. And this is gonna be a pain in the ass to go on the document because a lot of things are taking the hits. It's doing 69. Gonna synthesis, because he's just gonna switch out in this thing, which is fine. Goes right back out of this thing. I was hoping to do a little bit more, but I guess not. I really like to just paralyze this thing. Really? My special defense dropped too? I lost. Okay, I get the poison. That's good. That is good. I'm running out of PP though. Like, that lost me the game, seeing it now. That literally lost me the game, was that low punny miss. Yeah, that's really nothing I can do. He's just gonna go right out into, yeah, because he knows I can't do anything. It's doing 28. Now he's just trying to get the poison. file assist there, and I'm faster, but I really need to. Nope, that's game. GG to Bryce. Thank you guys for watching.